Okay, welcome everyone. Sorry about that. I had to go get something to drink. So, because I'm just like, throat's like all scratchy. It's because I'm nervous. I don't know. I'm not nervous, but I don't know. I get that all the time when I'm like recording or streaming or something. It's always like my throat like just gets all scratchy and stuff. So I need to do like vocal exercises before I do like this. So, um, I haven't done anything with the internet. I've been so busy today, guys. I haven't had any time to do anything. So hopefully we won't disconnect. Um, I don't know. I don't know what's been going on with that. It's just been like it's weird too because like my internet has been fine except for when I start streaming. That's when it starts crapping out on me. So it's just like whatever. You know, because I watch a lot of stuff and so on and so forth, and nothing ever happens when I do that stuff. You know, nothing like, I don't lose like, oh, you can't go in here? That's crazy. Okay. I don't know. So, it's whatever though. Who's here? Okay. No one's really online. That's fine. We did do some of that. All right. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what to do today. I I didn't realize that like next week episode or Ice Fruit Saga would be coming out. So I was kind of hoping it would be today, but then it didn't. So I was just like, oh, what do I do? So we're just gonna do some random, I don't know, something. Halloween, Halloween is super fun. I have a good time with it. So I did get my 31,000 chest the other day, which was super exciting. So that was another pinnacle skin for me. Um, so yeah, that's super great. And I'll get the Hellfire legs here, and then I can eventually maybe get the back piece. So we'll have to see. I don't know. Knocking down doors. We have done this almost all the time. Let's find a group and just hang out with a squat here. Let's do labyrinth, all doors here. This is a smaller group. Let's join them. So just chill out. We can discuss stuff. So I did, I was on my recent video. Oh, do we not have a commander here? Is that what's going on? On my recent video, I was talking about the Xingji Island. I was talking about if people wanted to see more of that, like of the other areas, then I would do those. And I've had like over 700 views on that video, but then like no one. Oh no, they are fighting down here. Okay, just some people aren't fighting. That's okay. We'll slowly make our way there. But then like no one has really commented. There was one person that commented and said, yes, please do the other areas. So I will. Oh, it's Steve is here this way. So I will be doing the other areas. Like one person was enough for me to really say. And like I said before, like I'm kind of running out of ideas on how to like what videos really to make and stuff like that. So I think that would be nice. So I started work on that like right away, only to find out that like all those like landmarks and stuff that we had that I talked about on Xingji Island and stuff, you really don't have like specifically Kaining City, because that's kind of what I started with. But I'm actually switching them up because they just released their schedule and they're actually not talking about Kaining City until like late, like they're doing it in like January. So I'm not gonna have that video. I'm gonna do what they do. So they're doing, I think they do like Echowild Forest first, and then Jade Sea, or Jade Sea and then Echowild Forest or whatever, and then so I'll go in the same rhythm that they are, and I'll probably be releasing it the same week that they are doing their like preview tours and stuff, and then I'll be releasing my videos. So that'll be like in conjunction, it'll be like together and stuff. But I realized that like specifically because I did start on Kaining Center or City before I actually went to switching that up. But I did look, and there's not that many landmarks, guys. There's way more areas, way more outposts, way more like areas and stuff, but there's not a lot of like landmarks. You know, it's just like areas, and they have like their own little stories that happen there and stuff. And you know, you get to see things, but there's nothing really that's like, you know, landmarks where things are named and stuff. That's really just Xingji Island that had that. So I will be talking about like just, you know, I'll be doing like tours of those specific areas. We'll be walking around there, and I will be talking about like, you know, things to see, interesting like, you know, facts or whatever, you know, whatever there really is to talk about. And we'll just look at the area, you know. So it will be a little bit different than the Xingji Island video, just because I don't have it's just not the same, you know. It's just the area is just not the same. It doesn't have that same amount of like, my god, what is with that commander running ahead so far? You can't do that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you need to stick with your group if you're going to be a commander. But yeah, so it's, you know, it's still going to be, I'm still going to do a thing, but I don't think it's going to be like super in that amount of detail, just because kind of when you look at like landmarks, okay, I will tell you guys. So you know, I use the wiki for 90% of my stuff that I do, right? I take the pictures from the wiki. Like, the Guild Wars 2 wiki is amazing. They do a fantastic job. They're like, I mean, it's the best wiki out of like any wiki that I've ever seen. It's so good, so detailed, has all kinds of information on there. And there's actually, for Guild Wars 1, there's a page. It's called Landmarks, and I used that page when I was doing my Xingji video, because I had the list. I wrote out all the lists of landmarks in each area, and then I had to like pull it up, like pull up each of them in order to like get the pictures and stuff like that. But this page really helped me because it had all the landmarks on there. But I can tell you guys right now, like, half of the freaking, like, because it has all the landmarks across all the different like expansions and stuff like that. And a lot of them were just like Xingji Island, like a lot, like I won't say like half the list or whatever, but it's like a big chunk of the list was just like the landmarks on Xingji Island. They really had so many in that area, and nowhere else in the game do they really have it. They do have them, of course, like, you know, they're still in other areas, but I just think that like it doesn't have that many. And like, even thinking back of like the Jade Sea and stuff, I know there's a lot of areas in there, like there's like these quarries and stuff that you can see, but they're never named. You know, they don't name that, which is really interesting, because I talked about how like I think it's like a thing in Asian culture where they name like little places, little roads, little, you know, after whatever, you know, every little like mountain and hill and stuff has some kind of like protective spirit and stuff. You know, that's just like the olden, like in the myths and stuff like that, and legends and stuff. But you know, you kind of lose that right as you go into Kaineng City, which is kind of a shame, because there's a lot of areas that they could have named, and could have done. You know, they're like, I think back of like Kaineng City, for example, there is an area to the south that has the Celestials, and I talked about the Celestials before. And if you guys don't know who the Celestials are, you know, they're these creatures that can pretty much make like ascend, like make you closer to the stars, or quote unquote ascend, make you ascend, help you ascend, or whatever. And you meet those in this area in Kaineng City, and I've drawn like some comparisons to like dragons, or maybe they could be involved in the dragon story and stuff like that. Like, I've talked about that before. And in that same area, you know, so Guild Wars 2, or Guild Wars, had, in a lot of areas that they had, there was, you know, you had missions that you would do. So you would have like, you would go in, and it's this instance mission that you have to go through or whatever. But in that exact same area, for example, you could be like you know, if you wanted to like just explore the area without actually doing the mission, you would be in a different part of the map. And that's what happens with that particular mission. So when you do the Napui Quarter mission, you're in one part of the map, but if you're doing the explorable, you're in another part of the map, and you can't like cross between the two of them. So you're in this. So when you're exploring Napui Quarter, there's actually this like little island off to the side that has like one lone tree on it, and there's like a ranger boss that has like a pet ability, a pet elite skill that you can get from him, and it's really interesting because that island is like the only like naturey thing you really see in that part of the city. So it kind of stands out, but it's never named, right? You would think that going with the trend that they had for Xingji Island, that they would name this something, or as would have some kind of symbology in some way. It has symbology, obviously, but you know, that like nature wins even in the like, you know, craziest of like places and stuff. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's comparisons you can draw to those things, but you know, you would think that they would name that something, you know, that tree would have like a name or something like that, and it doesn't, and that's kind of a shame. But I will still point out those areas in that video and stuff. We'll talk about that. We'll talk a little bit about the celestials. I'm not going to get super into details. If people want to hear about the celestials, I would love to talk about the celestials. Celestials are always fun to talk about. I really hope that we get to see them. And like I said, for the when they had the catalyst reveal, they did talk about like that the those fields that you summon, they do use the four big celestial spirits as like the models or whatever, but they were really quick to point out that they were like, well, but they're not the celestials, they're not the celestials. So it's like, it makes me think that they're actually doing something with the celestials, because if they weren't doing anything with it, they could have, you know, gamers like just think whatever. You know, they could just be like, oh, you guys think that that's the like, yeah, they're modeled after celestials, but who cares, because we're not using them anyways. But they made a point to point that out and say, so I have hopes that we'll see some celestials and stuff. I will be making a video about Tengu, because I've realized with that live stream that, man, so the Tengu, just Tengu everywhere. I mean, it's crazy to me how many Tengu there were. So that's definitely gonna happen. I do want to still do an impression video on that. I kind of didn't want to do it, but then I'm opting into doing it anyways, because yes, it would be better on streams, but the problem is my streams aren't popular, and that's kind of where I'm afraid that, you know, because I was saying that yesterday. I was like, oh, we'll just talk about it today, and then I talked about it, but then there was like no one in the stream, and I'm like, how many people watch these streams after the fact? They probably don't. So I will have to make a video, and I'm working on that as well. So more stuff coming to the channel, guys. There's also a video that I have planned for maybe further down the road, where I would like to talk about the dwarves. There's a little thing about the dwarves that I'd like to talk about. Specifically now after Iceboot Saga, I think we can really talk about the dwarves. I think the dwarves are in a interesting position, to say the least. Where are we going? We're going back that way we came from? Okay. Isn't that where we came from? I'm pretty sure that's where we came from. Carve the pumpkins. I wish I could carve pumpkins that fast. If I could do it that fast in real life, I'd probably carve pumpkins every Halloween. But yeah, I don't I don't you know, I got to a point again yesterday where it was just like, oh man, like, you know, people don't watch the stream and stuff, and that's okay. You know, I'm like, that's, you know, it saddens me, which I think is just stupid. It shouldn't sadden me, but you know, it's like whatever. People, you know, I mean, I I'm not doing this for the likes and that type of stuff. You know, I do this because I want to have fun and I want to like discuss stuff with you guys and stuff like that. But you know, and then I thought about it, I'm like, well, you know what? I think I've gotten oh crap. I think I've gotten better reactions from my like my videos. You know, I just think that people are just more fond of my videos rather than my streams, which is totally fine. So I just need to invest more time into those. And you know, I used to do one video a week, and then recently we even had with Grandia's playthrough and stuff like that, we even had, I mean, you know, in the lore mystery bit series that I started, it got to the point where I had like one video at least a day, like every day, which is insane for me. That's not something that I can maintain, just because I don't do this. If I was doing this for a living, I probably could, or at least get close to it, because I'd be constantly having a playthrough series going on. Um, but I think that like I can at least have one video a week that I can put up. So, and of course I want to do the Legend of Dragoon um, playthrough still, so that'll be something. That'll be like 2 episodes a week again on that probably. But again, I want to do the same thing that I did with the Grandia, because that was so much like less stressful for me. Recording them preemptively beforehand and then uploading them was like so much better for me than what I did with the Digimon World playthrough, where like I would have to like every day record an episode and then like upload it or whatever, you know. I mean, you know, that by itself was already a problem that I just wanted to have a um like an episode a day was already like pretty tough, you know, because I don't do this for a living. So it it got kind of crazy with Digimon World. It worked out for me in a lot of ways because of the way that my like schedule worked at work, to the point where I did have enough time to do that every day, and they were only 30-minute episodes, so they pretty much took me half the time to, you know, make and upload and stuff than what the Grandia ones were. But Grandia, I mean, we ended up getting what, like 30 something episode. We would have been like in the 60s, or like 70s even, I think. Which I think would have just been crazy, because then I feel like I'm just dragging it on for so long, because that was many months of uploads. I mean, that was like, you know, that was 2 a week. And we had, I don't know how many it was like 37, 38. No, it wasn't that many. It was like 33, right? 33. So that's what, like 15 weeks of stuff, which is like not quite 4 months. So that's a long time. You know, I started that particular playthrough, I started right after I was finished with Digimon World, and that was like in February, you know, and I didn't get done until like last month. So I mean, that's like, you know, a good chunk of time. You know, it took me like half a year to get that series pretty much out. So but it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I still want to do the review like I always do. I do have the like audio recorded for it, so I'll just have to work on that. But it's a lot of time investment, you know. It's a lot of time that needs to be invested at WoW, and that's okay too. So I'm just using my auto attack on my bow. We can deposit all this. I'm gonna level this guy. It's gonna happen, guys, today. Woo, awesome. I'm so happy. I'm gonna eat this food. I'm gonna eat these mushroom pizzas to give me experience from kills. A rampager dagger. Get rid of this. Let's do this. Alright, the race happened. I didn't even realize it was. That's okay. Yeah, I hope you guys are having fun. I'm really enjoying this Halloween, and I really wish they would give the other holidays the treatments that they do with Halloween. I feel like Halloween is their different, like their favorite holiday as well, because they always have updates for it. And other stuff, I mean, you look at like things like shit's out boons now. You look at things like Super Adventure Box, you know, and we haven't gotten an update to any of that stuff in so long. Like they give us like little things where it's just like, oh, you can now do this, and it's like, okay, you can now do this, but it's like no major updates. Here we get like whole new bosses, we get like whole new rewards, they redo like existing content, they like, so you know, I mean, it'd be really cool if they did that with other stuff. So, because like I said, I didn't really participate in the Festival of the Four Winds, because it's the same stuff that it's been for the last like 3 years. Like there was literally nothing new this year, and I don't think there was anything new last year either, specifically. Like, yeah, there's always like new rewards and stuff like that, but it's just like, I don't know, I just kind of want like more stuff, like expanded or redo something. You know what I mean? It would be really cool to have those bosses in the Crown Pavilion be redone or something, or maybe add some more races to the like labyrinthine cliffs. Like we got like last year for Halloween, we got a whole map full of races, 3 different races that they added for just Halloween. You know, this year we got 2 new bosses. We got like redone skills. We got like a whole new like upgraded weapon set and stuff. I mean, it's just like, you know, we got the little cats that you can interact with. So many new things. Like, it's really cool. So, you know, you got the whole like level 10 weapon that you could get. Like, really cool stuff they did this year with Halloween. So I'm holding out for a Winter's Day, you know, that being potentially the last like holiday. I think that's gonna be the last holiday before End of Dragons. It's gonna be Winter's Day, guys, and then we have no more holidays, and we're just waiting for the release. And I feel like it's just coming. It's coming really fast. Like, I feel like I'm not releasing enough videos because there's so many videos I still want to do before that comes out, and I'm like, oh my god, I only have like 3 months before this comes out. So yeah, so disgusting. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Steve gonna spawn? Oh, he is. Oh, he is indeed. I'm gonna carve. Aw, Steve Chan. Let's attack these guys too. Let's get some more people involved here. More enemies. I'm looking for guild. Anyone got a spot? I could, but I'm too lazy right now to invite. D. Commander. Look at the commander. Ooh, banners, food. Ooh, berry bars. Okay, there's an enemy dead here. Or friendly unit. Banner, 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 banner. Alright, nice. You got some banners. We're gonna level up here, guys, after this guy. Super exciting, leveling up. Man, and I haven't really, I mean, look at, like, I have played this character for 8 hours. And, like, a couple of hours of that has been me, like, AFKing, too. So it's only been, like, 6-7 hours at most that I have played this character to level up. And I'm almost level 80, so it's really nice. It's really nice to be able to do that. I still have my level 80 boost that I haven't done anything with. So I'm really thinking about like what am I gonna do with that? Because I don't have any more slots. So I might just use it on a character that's just not level 80 yet. Because I think I have a couple of those. Oh, I leveled up. Because some enemies ran in there. Oh god. Yeah, let's do this. I don't know. Whatever. They suck anyways. All of those ruins suck. Man, I really wish, like, I saw the post on Reddit that they had where they were talking about the castle right here. And I just really wish they would do something with it. People were saying like doing a strike mission, but I'm like, that wouldn't do it justice. I want to have, well, they could do a strike if they do it similar to how the Winter's Day strike is. You know, where you have to like go through this like small little dungeon before you get to the boss. Like that, I think that would be pretty cool. But if you just do a boss battle, that wouldn't really, like, I would like to move through the castle or through the castle town or whatever. You know, like I kind of want to see a lot of different things instead of just one room. You know, I kind of want to move around. So having some kind of dungeon seasonal, I mean, I don't know why they don't do a seasonal dungeon. Like I could, you know, just do a Halloween dungeon, you know, and treat it like an open world dungeon or something, and it could have a difficult boss at the end with multiple encounters in there. That would be cool, but you know, I don't know how, it would probably be a ton of work. So especially with them being in the middle of, you know, making a whole expansion. Oh, god, it takes forever on these. My other one that I use is much faster. And I'm missing all the loot. Let's do some poison fields here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that experience. Look at that candy corn. I've opened so many of these trick-or-treat bags. You know, it's really just a matter, like, I don't know. I really need to get the recipes done and stuff. So I just need a few more candy corn cobs. Once I'm finished with that, I'm probably just gonna sell my bags because I have no luck. There's no way I'm ever gonna get an infusion out of that. And even if I get an infusion, it's probably gonna be one that I don't want or one that's not worth as much. So I might just sell that and fund my legendary weapon. Because I still want to work on, you know, I still want to make my legendary weapon. I want to make at least one, if not two, before End of Dragons. But we'll have to see how that goes. I wonder how the achievements are going to be for the Icebreath Saga. I wonder what exactly, because people have been like contemplating, like kind of thinking about maybe it's going to be strikes we have to do and stuff. Are you serious? I'm this close to leveling up? Come on. Hey, we're a super high level, guys. This is exciting. And the weapon, look at that strong ass weapon. Level up. Legendary Skeletal Lich. Yeah, see, someone said I'm really loving the stuff they added this year, and I agree. I think they added some cool stuff. Oops. Hold on, guys. I just want to get my thing. Bloody Prince. I mean, yeah, I guess Bloody Prince Thorn. The conversations they had were funny. They didn't, you know, they added Palawa Joko, but they didn't add as many lines to that, which I'm sure probably was time constrained and money. You know, it costs too much money to have voice actors and stuff. Because the Bloody Prince Thorn conversations are brutal and they're hilarious. You know, not that these are bad, but I just think they don't quite compare as well. So someone said this is my favorite event in the entire game, but it's because they do such a good job with Halloween. You know, when it first came out, you know, it was the first like release that the game had ever seen. Like after the initial release, you know, it was Halloween, and they did such a good job like right away. And I think it was so, it made the whole like festival thing like really strong, you know. And then they did Winter's Day, which was also excellent, you know. And now they're kind of adding, you know, they're doing Dragon Bash and they're doing like all those things, which Dragon Bash is, I think, pretty decent. I think Super Adventure Box has potential to be really good. They just need to really finish this stuff up. They really need to make World 3 and 4. Because the way it's incomplete, it really, like, it pales in comparison to the other stuff, just because it's always going to be incomplete in that sense, you know, so it just doesn't feel right. Oh god, I did dodge, but I guess too early? I don't know. But, you know, I think the weakest one is our Midsummer, is our Festival of the Four Winds. I think that's our weakest festival, honestly, with the least amount of content to really do. It's very repetitive content. It's very, like, there's no, like, there's no, like, instance thing, for example. You know, you have the, like, Crown Pavilion, which is, like, the same stuff. You know, you can fight those fighters up top, but once again, kind of once you fight them all, and that's not content for everyone, really, I feel like. And then you have the boss blitz, but that's super repetitive. And Labyrinthine Cliffs only has like a couple of events. There's really not that many events. I was surprised by how many times I would go and there's nothing going on. You know, you have to wait like 40 minutes for something to pop up. You know, I wish they would do more with that map, because it's a beautiful map. Has some great stuff, but I would really wish for them to, like, I don't know, they have like that party on the beach. I could see like a little playing the music, kind of like you get like a guitar and you have to play like the notes in order or something, you know, like an event where you have to do that. That would be really cool, just to like switch it up and add some extra things in there where you can maybe, you know, earn some extra stuff or whatever. I don't know. Like things like that. Maybe have like an instance thing. Some kind of like strike mission or dungeon, or I don't know, something else. It just needs something else, I think. And Dragon Bash kind of also, because it gets very repetitive, you know. With the labyrinth, it's fun because you get to like move around this place. So it always feels like, you know, not like, it does get dull after a while. Yes, I agree with that, but less so than when you're doing like Dragon Bash, for example. You have that arena, right, where you can fight the branded and like all the dragon minions and stuff, but you stand in the same arena, fight the same amount of enemies like just the whole time, and it's just like standing there and using your skills. It would be the same as if we were to reopen the same door over and over again. Like, you get bored of that really quickly. So it'd be really cool if they like added some other mode, maybe, where you could move around Holbrack. Like, that would be cool, where it's like an instance version, but instead of just being in the arena, it's like you have to move around the whole city and defeat enemies. Like, that would be really cool. Kind of, again, utilizing the map that you do have, and you know, just, you know, they could have it where it's like, oh, this year the holograms have broken out, or they're out of control and you have to destroy them, and they're rampaging through the town, and you have to like defeat them throughout the town or something. I don't know. Something like that would be cool. Not that I don't like Dragon Bash. I think Dragon Bash is fun. It does have some cool stuff, but again, it's just everything gets so like Winter's Day and Halloween, Mad King's Day, like they're just top-notch festival events. You know, there's so much to do. You have the Raceway, you know, you have the Reaper's Rumble, you have that other PvP mode, you know, you have the doors in the world that you can do. You know, you have the collections, you have the Mad King Says that you can do, you have the Ascent to Madness you can do, like so much stuff. Oh wait, what's going on here? What is this symbol? Oh, okay, that moved. That was weird. I saw this boss. Someone activated it the other day in a map, and they then moved. Like this boss was moving around the whole map, and I was like, I think she got like aggroed, but she went like all the way to like down here, from like her spot there, and I was like, that's really far. That's a really long way to go. And it's like, oh yeah, and then Halloween has like so many different weapons that you can get. So many weapons. You know, we have the like candle, the like purple candle weapon set, but we also have the like shiny version of that now. And then we have the like weapons you can get out of trick or treat bags. There's the craftable ones. We now have a whole armor set that you can do. Like we have a whole armor set that you can do. That's no festival has that, where you can do a whole like weapon sets. Yes, plenty. Winter Stay has it, Dragon Bash has it. You know, weapon sets. Almost every festival. No, every festival has weapon sets, but armor sets. This is the only festival that has armor sets. And we got those last year or the year before that. I don't remember, but it's just crazy, you know. That's hilarious, this interaction right here, if you haven't. Like, I have never seen this one before. Maybe there is more dialogue, and it's just not timed right or something. Because I have never seen that. Knock, knock. Oh, who's there? Stop that. No. A visitor at this hour? Or I must pull out the fine silverware. Oh, where did I leave the good bottle of blood? Gone. My joke is gone. It's really funny. But yeah, I just, you know, there's certain things that I think they can improve on the other stuff. I would love to see a winter themed, like a winter stay themed armor set. That would be really cool. That would be really awesome. I'd be a huge fan of that. Oh no, I'm on fire. I'm obstructed. I have to go around the corner. She's like stuck up there or something. A bite-sized candy corn elemental. Okay, so this is better. This is level 80. I'm getting level 80 stuff, guys. Almost there. We're almost there. Just wait just a little longer, please. Oh, I thought she was defeated. She was not. Ooh, Hero's Banner. And Spirit Banner. Let's get that. Let's update these. What does Spirit Banner do again? Karma gain. Completed Champions of the Labyrinth. And we're level 79. We already knew that. Oh, shit. Do I need to open this? It's Madame Cookie. She's a candy corn cat. I don't know why she's called Cookie. She's not a cookie. It's a tough cookie right there. Alright, this should level me up right here, this event. I got an item, but I didn't. Okay. Maybe not. I didn't get credit for any of the kills there. Are you doing the race event? I want to do the race event. Oh, we are doing that race event. Alright, let's do it. I'll lose anyways, but it's fine. You know, it's a good break between all the grinding and stuff that we do. Go. Jesus, that was a slow start for me. Apparently I'm not a part of that race. Cool. Fine, whatever. I guess I opted out of it. I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna kill enemies here. Woo! I just want to level up. I just want to be level 80, dudes. Yeah, I heal so much from the bow just bouncing around enemies. Can't even kill me. This is a lot of like crappy equipment. Come on, give me that level up. You know you want to. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna escape up here. Yay! I've leveled a character to level 80 in like, I don't know. I played overall 3 days on this character. Alright, leave the squad. I do have to do my dailies, I think. So I'll be doing that as well. It's just gonna be random stuff today, guys. I don't have really anything planned, like I said. And I think, you know, that's okay sometimes. Alright, this is... Okay. Alright. Open these. Nice, look at all this good. How many do I have? 1,500. Awesome. Open all of these. Because I do need to get some candy corn. Some more. Alright, let's exit and see if I can't buy. I don't know how many more recipes I need. Okay, what's new in the store? I'm probably gonna buy some of this stuff because it's they have now made this a whole armor set, right? And I really want this. So I don't have I do have the gloves. Okay. I do have the shoulders, which those were the first two that were released. Then they added the greaves, which I don't have those. And then they added the chest and the leg wraps. And this, okay, I don't know if anyone else is thinking of this. This reminds me of that, like, the monk skin that we had in Guild Wars 1, where you had, like, tattoos all over your body. You were, like, almost completely naked, and you were just, your armor were the tattoos. That's what that reminds me of. This is, like, really ritualistic looking, too. I really love this. So I'm gonna get that for sure. How much are these? 500. That's 1,000 right there, and then I need to get the legs too. Oh god, there's gonna be so much money. So much money. It's 1,400, so I need like, yeah. So I'll do that later. But these things right here. How many can I buy? They could probably sell for a crap ton. Really? They don't sell for... You can get a crap ton of candy corn from that. I'm doing this. Alright, let me get out of here. Alright, I really want some yogurt right now. I get like weird cravings. I don't know. Does anyone else get that? I feel like I'm a pregnant woman. Like I just get let's do Berserker for now. I don't have any other equipment, so Let's actually equip that as well. I like that. Oh, whoops. I don't know why that didn't go through. Alright, level that up. Fantastic. Oh, I want to hide that. Da 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 da. And eventually I will be equipping this guy. So so the weapon is then... Okay, that's not a super strong weapon. Why is it like that? It's weird. Because that's not a full strength exotic weapon. It has a exotic grade, but it's not exotic strength. Alright, candy corn cobs. Let's go talk to the guy. I really, yeah, because I also think that those, specifically those chests, those, the faux fire stuff is very, like, I really want to see that because, like, I want to have that because it feels very like it fits whatever the thief is going to be, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I could make like something really cool with that. Okay, I can buy 2 of these. That's great. So, oh, the weekly updated as well. Okay, well, I can definitely do this. I can definitely do this, and I can definitely do this. I do need to get these. How many can you get with these? I don't know. So, how far down? I went pretty far down, so I have all of these. Okay, this is where that stops. So, right here. So, 1, 2. I mean, let's buy these 2. 1, 2. So, I just need these. Pretty much one more set. Which shouldn't be that hard to do, honestly. Ascent to Madness is really easy to do. Oh, who's this guy? Oh, he looks cool. King's on your busy. What is this hair? Is that a hair option for Norn? That is really cool hair. And I want that mask too. Can you get that mask? Look at all these guys fighting over here. It's so funny. And I mean, look at that. It's so cool. I really love that. Lines art like this. So Halloween is gonna be a Sunday as well. So I'll be spending my time. Oh yeah, and these as well. They're really expensive, but there's some great skins. Luminous Wings specifically. That's a cool greatsword skin right there. Doesn't have a trail or anything, but it looks really awesome. This I don't understand. How is this so expensive? It's really lame. It reminds me of like OG Zelda, like, you know, the base like wooden shield. It's very like A Link to the Passage. Okay, so let's do our dailies. Let's log into a different character. Let's do our dailies. I don't want to forget to do those. But yeah, the quest for candy corn, man, is insane. Why was I here? Oh, I was doing the awaken thing. And this is open now. Whee! And we can exit. Fantastic. I don't know why I even bothered with this. Alright, what? I don't know what the dailies are. I gotta go somewhere else. I'll just go to this random waypoint. I always do that. Instead of just looking... Okay. Instead of just looking in the list what my dailies are, I just go to a map. I'm lazy. Okay, so DSL Plateau, we can do that. Let's do Heart of Maguma Minor. Usually Verdant Brink has like a ton of stuff you can mine, so that shouldn't be too hard. Dear. I've kind of been thinking about like maybe making a series as well, like talking about what changes I would like to see in like starter maps or something to like improve upon. But it's just like a concept in my head, and I, like, concept to like actually putting stuff down on like making your first draft to like actually making a video. It's like a lot of steps, like, well, those are the steps, right? But it's like there's a lot of work in between each of those steps. So it's like, for me, it's very like, I'm gonna kill this guy. So for me, it's very like, I don't know. It's just very like, I get to like one step to maybe the second step, but then by the time I get to the second step, I'm just like, okay, this is really hard. This is much harder than I thought it was. Like, there's not that many changes that I can think of, or whatever for that particular example. Alright. Yeah, I don't really want to do this event. Okay, well, let's help that out. Let's clear out the rest of them. You can always help out. I like to help out. I feel like it's very important to do that. These are probably like newer people. They've never played the game, and okay, cool. I don't know. I like to leave good impressions on people. Okay, why is this guy still here? Why is bees attacking me? The bees. Oh no. Alright, I'm not filling the baskets. I'm not doing that. I did help out with some stuff. Alright, let me find more things to mine, please. Everyone is using that skin now. I don't really like that skin. But, whatever. Nothing to mine? Like, I really thought there was going to be so much more to mine. But, of course, the one thing I'm looking for is not around. Okay, there we go. Flax. You always want to get flax. Guys, flax is... just... I can just... for someone who's... working on a guild hall, there's 3 of us pretty much working on a guild, or 4 of us working on a guild hall right now, and it's crazy how much flax you need, or like how there's certain items that you just need so much of, like mithril and wood. Like for like one step alone, you need like 1,500 mithril and wood, like elder wood. It's insane. I'm just like, what the fuck? More than like a legendary weapon. It gets crazy, I tell you. Okay, no mining anywhere? No. Flax. Flax. There's mining up there, but how do I get there? I have to fly. I really love those mushrooms. That little mushroom passage there, it's cool. Always reminds me of that like mushroom grove that you have in the beginning of the Caledon Forest. It's like, it reminds me of that. And that area is also very, like, again, I talk about the like magical aspect. It feels very magical because of how that place is. It's just, you have those like spores that fall down, but they're all like glittery and stuff, and I'm like, ooh, I really like that. So, oh, that's right, you come out here. That's right. I always forget about that because I'm always like, how do I get back to that area with the the shooting gallery that's right here? There's a daily as well. I don't even have to do the ESL Plateau. I don't think I've ever gotten gold for this either, which is really sad. Let's try it. I don't really remember how this goes again. I don't think I've ever gotten gold for it. Yeah, I have not. Wait, what? Where's the next? I didn't see it pop up. That's not it. Oh, it's way back there. Okay, I'm gonna restart. Okay, now that I know how this works. What? Cancel. Reset. Play. Alright, let's do it this way. Phew. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I didn't hit it right. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, where's the next one? Oh, it's way back there. Okay. Oh god, this is like nerf wracking. Those ones so quiet. Shit. Got that. Shit. I have a steady hand with that. Oh. Can't see it. Should really just shoot multiple times into that direction. I can't see it. So that's really fucking me up. Okay, there we go. Where is it? Right there. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Come on, hit! What are you doing? Oh my, what the hell is going on? Oh, it's because that fucking fly was in front of me, that's why. My character was like aiming at that stupid fly. Okay, so I got... Oh no, they're switching it up on me here. Behind me. So I've gotten all the locations, I guess, but they're like changing it on like... Oh, there's a thing in the way, I think. Come on, I can't see it. Oh, I got it still. Haha. Yeah, it's really in your best interest to just keep shooting. Just keep shooting and you'll get it eventually. Oh god. Oh god, it's so far back there. I can't see, there's too many people. There's too many people! I'm never gonna get gold like this. Oh, come on, why is it doing that? Oh my god. Where? I don't see it. I got that. Man, I really would like to get gold. I've never gotten gold on this, guys. Alright, let's try it again. Because we have nothing better to do with our lives anyways. Oh my god, come on. Oh, I got some of my... Come on. Oh god, why is what's going on in my eye? Jesus. It's not helping. I'm trying to get this. You guys see that? My eye's watering? I don't know. I must have gotten some dirt in it. Go, shoot. Like, barrage was really shitty. I don't like using it. Okay, it's going back to the regular way that it was. Oh no, it's switching it up. Come on, please. Can't see it and I can't hit it. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay. Come on, it's not hitting it. There we go. Oh, there's 2 targets now. Oh, never seen that one up there. Okay, it seems to be bugging out, maybe? Oh, why do I have 2 targets? Telling me where the next one is. Oh, it's like faking it out, I guess? Oh yeah. Oh no, that's so annoying. You have to know exactly. Oh god, what? I thought I had this. Wow, and then I throw that curveball at the end. Okay, I'm gonna blame this on my eye. This is super fun though. Okay, yes. I got my daily. Reset, play. I'm getting better at it. Oh god, too high. Maybe I'm not getting better at it. Why am I not hitting this? Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna reset. That was so bad. Yes, I know. With things like that, you really have to like every shot matters, you know? I can't see it. There's too much shit going on. Wait, where does it go? Oh, up there. Why are you targeting? Like, I literally have my thing right on it. Everyone's doing this, is so funny. Like, I don't know, I take opportunities like that to get my gold. Some of these. Oh god, this is like way back there. I hate that one. This is the worst one. So it's randomizing it now, and I'm like... Like, I feel like I shoot better when I'm actually moving. Oh, good God. I see it. It's a fake. Why is it not hitting it? That wasn't a fake. That was actually there. Wait. Oh, I got it. Oh, heck yeah. With 6 seconds left. Nice. All right. Wow. I didn't think. Whoa, I got a mastery point, guys. Woohoo. I did not think I was ever going to get that. Holy crap. Oh my god. And I got a soul shard. I am a lucky bastard or what? Wow. That is really bad. Oh my god. There was a lot happening there. All right. Well, we'll just try to get. Oh, I got nothing out of that. Fantastic. It's always great when I have those. You know, I got this. Nullification. Okay, well, I'll just sell that. Okay. Open these. Yes, give me some. I do have these shoulders. I actually like these shoulders. I saw that that was like the meta. I actually like these. They look really cool. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of them. Like, on this character, I mean, but like they're cool. So, oh man, that was good. I'm so pumped. That was awesome. So I like that. That was good. Let's do more mining though. Gotta do the mining, you know.
Perhaps there's something in the wreckage that we can use to build tents.
Yeah, I got a pinnacle scepter. Cause like I was thinking about like scepter skins and stuff, and there's some that I really like, and then there's some that I like really like. You know, I don't know. I think there's not that many. Like if I look at staff skins, for example, there's just like a bazillion that I love that I think are really cool. But with scepter skins, I'm like, okay, that's pretty cute. You know, I like that. Like the Raven one that we got in Ice Fruit Saga, like I really love that one. I use that all the time. You know, it has these little like these like snowflakes that like fall off of it and stuff. It's really cool. It's not like I don't like the ones that are like huge, because then that's almost like you're using a mace to like use magic or whatever. Like I don't like that aspect of it. So I try to use the smaller ones. So that one is also a very small one. It looks really cool. You know, it's blue, which is like a pretty neutral color. You know, it's not like, you know, there's other like the princess wand, for example, which is like super pink. You know, it doesn't really fit with a lot of stuff. But yeah, like overall, there's not that many really great ones, and I don't like either of the legendary ones. Just because I don't like green. I don't like the one with the little snake on it. Like I'm not a fan of green as a color, to be honest. Like by itself. Sugar Peaks Vista Viewer. Let's do that. Let's do this Vista right here. So, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, Meteorologist or whatever it's called is pretty okay. Again, it's nothing where I'm like, oh my god, I want to have that. So, not working on anything like that. But then, you know, the like Oreen scepter might be really cool. The Oreen themed like legendary scepter might be really cool. So, maybe that's something. I don't know if I'm going with Thief. I don't know. As you guys can see, I'm playing this character because, like, if it's not the Thief, then I'm probably gonna go with like if it's not whatever the Thief is, it's probably gonna be the Vindicator for me. And like I've said before, I'm gonna be streaming all of End of Dragons. Like I'll be taking off of work. I'll be live every day for like a whole week, and we're gonna play through it. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna enjoy all the different maps, all the different cool things and stuff. And I want to have like one character that I use. I don't want to have to swap. I want to go through with one character, and I want to have that character to already probably have ascended armor and weapons and stuff, just so I don't have to like struggle and die constantly. I really don't, You know, I'm not saying that I want like easy mode or whatever, but I want to. I'm a pretty terrible player, to be honest. Um, so I just try to like give myself a little bit of an advantage, because there's gonna be new mechanics and stuff, and new enemies and new skills and stuff, and we won't really know how to like effectively fight those yet. So, um, I think it would be in my best interest to have like, you know, at least ascended trinkets and stuff. Which, you know, we're getting a legendary amulet. I'm probably gonna, depending on what the effect of that is, I will be putting that on that character. And then I do have, well, you always put that on that character, but I guess you can turn them off too, right? The effects. So, um, but I'll have 2 legendary trinkets pretty much, because oh wow, that's a lot of dead Dolyaks. Because I have a legendary back piece as well, so that will be, so it'll be between the Vindicator. It'll be between the Vindicator and that. I was thinking about the Mesmer. I do like the Virtuoso. I would like to have another chance to play it, so I will probably make my final decision. So the next beta, I'm gonna make like a decision, but then my very final decision will be during the 4th beta event, where we get to use the siege turtle and stuff. That's gonna be like my final thing. That's where I'm gonna really like have to sit down, like probably afterwards, and really think about like what it is that I want to use and stuff. I really enjoy the Vindicator, and I think that it has potential to be really, really strong, specifically in PvE group content, and like content with a lot of enemies, just because of the dodge mechanic. Has like really good potential to be just really, I don't know what I'm doing right now, guys. I'm just talking. So but yeah, so that is pretty much that. Yeah, if not, it's probably gonna get to the point where if people aren't watching the streams, if people aren't you know, interacting and stuff, I might stop them a little sooner than usual, just because I want to spend more time on my videos and stuff. um, I like to stream, don't get me wrong, and I will always, like, you guys know, if I have a lot of people in the stream and we're talking and we're having discussions and stuff, I will stay live longer than midnight even. You know, I mean, there was, what, a few weeks ago where I stayed, you know, online until like 1 a.m., like an extra hour, because we were having such a good discussion and stuff. And I will always do that if there's people. If there's not people, then I'm like, you know, what's the point? I feel like I'm kind of wasting my own time just by sitting here and not, you know. Because, you know, if I'm streaming for like an hour and a half and I don't have like anyone in the chat like talking to me, then I'm like, I could be spending that, you know, the next 30 minutes like working on my video and get like a shit ton of stuff done there. So but you know, not that I don't enjoy it, I really do enjoy it, but I just, you know, streaming is just so much better when you have people to do it with, you know, like talking to and stuff. So and I do want to, this is going to happen at some point, I don't know when, but I will be doing fractal practice runs, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to give it a try. We'll see. It's not going to be really practice. It's going to be tier 1 fractal, like, instructions on the mechanics and stuff, and just kind of, you know, giving people, like, input on that stuff. So, I don't know. I need to, like, mentally prepare for that. But yeah. So, let's see what else we can do. So I'm just getting materials right now, which I'm gonna do my home instance right now, guys. I have so much stuff. Oh, you know what? What was the home instance? The char one. I want to go through the char one. I've never done the char one. I want to see how easy it is. I always go to Salma, just because I always play humans, and I've always, you know, every time I've gone back to it, it's just been in that place. Like, that's my home, like, in my brain, that's my home instance. So yeah, let's go in here. But yeah, I'm really excited for the thief. I really hope, someone was saying, we were talking about this, how it's support spec. I wish for that to be true. I really wish for that to be a support spec. If that's a support spec, I'll be so happy. I think it's gonna be. I'm hoping that it's gonna be a mix between support and condi damage. I just think that the thief doesn't have that many options for condi, specifically on the like Daredevil. You don't have that many condi options. I feel like. I'm sure you can probably spec for that, and still make that a thing. But I just think overall, it doesn't have that many options. This is interesting right here. It's an upside down map of Cantha. That's Istan. Or Ilona, I mean. What was that gong? What was their gong? Right at 11 o'clock. Hear that? That was really loud too. There's that weird thing about like time where like certain sounds are heard throughout the world, which that is one of them. Like sometimes you can hear a gong. That lighthouse like does certain like in Lion's Arch, it sometimes does like things at like certain times of the day and stuff. It's really mysterious, kind of strange. So I don't have any of these. Oh, I might have some crowbars from just being in that map earlier. Eternal Ice. I actually like this. This is pretty nice. I don't know where everything is, so it's taking me a little bit longer, but everything is kind of closer together. You don't have to walk too far. I don't know. There's some stuff on this side over there that I gotta get. I don't know. I feel like they're all pretty easy to get. There's really not one that's better than the other. So I did get one. Oh, we have so many of these. Oh, that's nice. It's good to see. Baubles, getting ready for that. I have 700 in the bank. So by the time Super Adventure Box comes around, I'll have plenty more. Spawn. I'm slowly filling this up. I think I only have to get like one more of season 4, I think. 1 or 2 more. I love this, how they have them like in a circle around the tree. They're all like different looking. And what's that tree over there? There's a tree there. Oh, I can't see it. What is this? Oh, the petrified stump. Oh, that's a cool place for it. I like this. Difluoride crystals. Get those. Get the. I love how they shoved the Christmas tree in the corner. No one cares about it. Like the charge is like, no one cares. Oh man, I'm so ready for Winter Estate too. I love it. I'm gonna be doing a lot of the PvP. The PvP in that is so fun. It's really simple. You have 3 different classes, but it's just so much fun to me. I really enjoy it. I don't know why. It's like one of my favorite PvP things. I wish we could get like more PvP stuff out of it. Just doing that. Alright, look at all the stuff you get from this. Crap ton there. Okay. So that's done. What other daily stuff can we do? I don't know. There's not that much daily stuff to do. Well, there's a ton of daily stuff, really, if you look at it. Like, daily Halloween. Against the king. Sort of making ascend to madness. Donate 50. Complete the race. No, I don't really want to do any of those. Um, daily strikes. Daily. Let's see, season 3. Ooh, let's do. I like Draconis Mons. I talked about that yesterday. I think it's Draconis Mons is such a fun map to me. It's so big and there's so much to do and stuff. I really enjoy it. So, but yeah, all right. So I'm really hoping that it's really crazy because so far for End of Dragon specifically, they've only shown us Xingji Island, right? That's like the only thing they've really shown us. They've avoided all the other stuff, but now we're doing actual tours of it and of the other areas. I'm like, oh, we don't even get like teasers. We get like pushed right into it. Like they're gonna do the same thing they did with Xingji Island, where they're gonna release this like trailer, and then they're gonna that same week in the live stream they're gonna show us to do a little tour of some of the areas and stuff, which is awesome. I'm like, yes, that's really cool. So I'm a fan of that. I think that's really cool. Because I thought, like I said yesterday, I thought we were not going to get anything about those areas. I'm like, are we just not going to see them at all? But there's my answer. We are going to see them. So, and that's fun. I like that. It's very good. Wee, hop, hop, hop. Oh, I should probably go up top, right? Yeah, let's get my sky scale. Having a sky scale on this map is really fantastic. Just because that way you don't have to use those vine thingies to like get up anywhere. You can just fly up everywhere. Oh god. Unless you do that, and then you just suck. Like me! Like me! There's a lot more trees here usually. I can't believe there wasn't any. Alright, let's fly around, see if there's more stuff around. Oh, there's a tree over there. There's a tree over there. So, cavern tour. Defeat 2 of the areas. So, I can do this one here. Let's disturb the shrub. Let's see what comes out of it. Probably an enemy. Yep. Cool. Yeah, I want to get back. I used a lot of those. I had some characters that I have kind of like that I've equipped right as they had like Seasons of Dragons like going on or whatever. I equipped this character, Seasons of Dragons. Like 2 characters. So I went through pretty much all of the like the map currency and stuff. I went through all of it like really fast. So it was weird because I was like, oh yeah, well I should still have some left over, and then I looked and I'm like, I don't have any left over because I got so many items on these like 2 characters. And then I was through, and then there's certain things like for like what's it called? Siren's Landing. They only have like a necklace, right? So it's like, okay, well, you want to get the necklace there, but then it's like, what do you do with the rest of the currency? I have so much of that. I have so many of those Orient pearls because some of the characters already had necklaces, so I didn't need to buy any necklaces. So, it's whatever. There's a stash here. Okay. Can finish up this heart. Ow. Oh. Like, what's going on? Oh, stop it. Why are you still doing that? Dude, I hate pocket raptors. Alright. What attack? What did I get damage? This guy? Oh my god. I thought I was gonna get bad for a second. Yeah, see, I really love that with the like stuff hanging down or whatever. I know that those are like natural things, but it looks super like magical and stuff. I really like that. Just really excited to kind of go back to getting new maps. It was weird for me because, you know, people were like, oh, we don't need a new map for every release and stuff. So they went to doing like one new map every 2 releases pretty much for, you know, they did that with Bureau Marches and they did that with Drizzlewood Coast and stuff. But even during that time, I was just like, oh man, I wish it was like we had more maps or whatever. I just feel like I think Bjorn Marches was fine. I think where I got like kind of annoyed was when they had Drizzlewood Coast come out. There's just nothing to do beside the meta event. You know, it's like because people compare it to, let's say, uh what is that, the oh god, I can't think of it, my brain today does not work. Silver Waste, right? They compare it to Silver Waste, but I feel like Silver Waste had so much other stuff that you could do in between. You know, there was like little events here and there, and there was like areas you could explore, and there was like other parts of the maps you could go to that had nothing to do with the meta event, you know. And even if you were doing the meta event, there was like a lot of events you could do by yourself, and to progress the meta event. But in Drizzlewood Coast, it's more like it's a lot more like Dragon Stand with the way that you need. That looked like a Star Destroyer. Did anyone else see that? Do you see that? It looks like a Star Destroyer. I was like, what the hell? But you know, in Dragon's Den you need like a full party, and I feel like you need the same in Drizzlewood Coast. Like, yes, you can do a lot of those events, but those enemies are really strong sometimes, and if you do some of those events by yourself, like I've tried to solo a lot of them, it takes forever. Some of them take really long to do on your own. Specifically the like when you do the defending stuff or like the mind diffusing or things like that, they like, if you're by yourself, they take forever, and it's kind of annoying. So it's just like you got to be in a group and stuff, and you got to like fight together, and that's all of Drizzlewood. You know, it's like they did this in the first part of Drizzlewood, and I'm like, okay, maybe the second part is going to be different, but then no, they just extended the first part and made the second part like probably even worse, I want to say. You know, there's a lot more enemies around. There's, you know, just a tiny little outpost. There's no like, you know, the areas you capture don't turn into like outposts or anything like that. Like, it's just, yeah. So to me, I'm just like, Drizzlewood is beautiful as a map. I just wish it was utilized differently. I really wish they would have used it for something else, or like you used it in a different way, or added more stuff to it or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's interesting because I saw a post about the centaurs, and someone said that like there's supposed to be a centaur map, which I don't know what they're basing that off of. But you know, looking back at the Iceberg Saga trailer, it does like, it does seem that way, right? There was like a whole thing with, I think we were gonna get more of the woodland cascades, right? I think there was probably gonna be a map that was planned like right next to Drizzlewood or something, or like, or maybe down below here, something that connects Harathi. You know, this, because Harathi is like, this is the outpost pretty much for the centaurs, right? This is like these back areas here. That's like where the centaurs, and you can like look up in the hills, and there's all these like buildings and stuff. And I think they're, you know, also you have one right here where there's that big tower and stuff, and those are all, um, I think they're really pointing towards like this grayed out area right here. If I could do it right, what's the button? Oh, there we go. This brownish grayish area here is supposed to be like an extension of this, right? Like they also come, because whenever, I think when you do the meta event, they say like from the mountains, they have reinforcements coming from the mountains, which is, you know, like I said, you can see the settlements like right above there and stuff. So I'm guessing that's what they're talking about. So I'm guessing they wanted to do probably a map here somewhere, like you know, I don't know, somewhere around here that had to do with centaurs and stuff, where we deal with those, and maybe then move into Drizzlewood Coast from there, where it's just like we're trying to figure out maybe where the Frost Citadel is, and for what. Why is this not loading? Do you see that? It's so weird. Maybe there was supposed to be like an episode where, you know, this was before like Drizzlewood came out, where we're like talking about, oh, we gotta find where Jormag is. Like we're still on the search. Like when we go to Bureau Marches, we're you know, we're following them through the past because they're looking for Jormag, and then they end up, you know, they go somewhere over here and then end up here. We take a copter, you know, to go here, whatever. But you know, it would be cool if there was an episode in between where, you know, we venture from, you know, Harathi even, or even like Snowden. Like we have the last battle here, so maybe this was planned as well. The Anvil Rock. Maybe that was planned as a map and they just reused that as the last battle. So maybe there was supposed to be a map that led from like Snowden Drift up here. You know, it's this long map maybe. Because, I mean, the map, you know, would that be? I mean, it's that big of a map. Like, that could fit in here, you know. I don't know, something like that. So, that would be, I don't know, I would have really loved to see that. More of the centaurs and stuff, because I feel like they kind of like, I don't know, Arena kind of fucked the centaurs, and the way that everything happened with the White Mantle. They became these like crazed animals and stuff, and just after that we haven't had anything centaur related. So that is the last thing we heard about, which is so long ago, just so long ago. With the Coden, you know, they looked to have some kind of important part, play an important part, but then they didn't like they played, you know, they played their part, but it wasn't like super important. Like you could have replaced them with generic Norn, for example, and it would have made no difference. You know what I mean? It would have really not made any difference having specifically the Coden there. So I really, again, it's just they use like these placeholder, like, oh yeah, we haven't seen any Coden, so we'll just use that. We'll use them for the events and the stuff that's going on around there. I'm like, yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I like it more when there's like a reason for the people to be there. You know, when it really feels like the things connect, like the dots kind of connect. But there was no reason for that sanctuary to be in the middle of Drakar Lake. Drakar Lake has been frozen over since forever. So why is there all of a sudden a sanctuary in the middle of it? So it didn't really make sense to have Coden there. So, like I said, they could have just had Norn, and that would have been fine, but because they, you know, probably because they had it in the trailer, and then they realized they're not going to really have anything Coden, they're like, oh, we got to include them somehow, so we'll just stick them in Bureau Marches. So... yeah, I don't know. I just wish ArenaNet would really just take their time with this stuff. Because I feel like Iceberg Saga could have been so much better if they really had taken their time. I understand that that's probably out of their hands, and I understand that's probably based off of, like, NCSoft. Like, you guys aren't selling an expansion. Like, you're not making us enough money or some shit, you know? And then them having to be like, okay, fine, we'll just cancel everything, and we'll, you know, squeeze everything together and just work on this expansion so we can make you more money, you know, which sucks because, again, it's all about money. It's not about like what we the players want. So, but like I said, ArenaNet puts himself in that situation because I feel like if they were to make some kind of like subscription model or like a gem store premium thing or whatever, they could make more money, and then they wouldn't have. I feel like that would kind of take the heat off of them for some of the stuff where it's like, you know, they would still be making money probably. Probably the income would be getting there to the point where they could say to NCSoft like, oh no, we're making more than enough money. Like, we don't need to have a boxed thing. We're doing this, and it's gonna be good enough. So. You know, it would give them more money to hire more people, maybe even to staff themselves higher. I feel like for a game this scope, they really need more people. So they've kind of dug themselves their own like little hole in that sense, where it's like, okay, you're not making that much money with it, but you have like this giant scope of a game that you're trying to do so much with, to the point where it's like, you know, a lot of things get left behind because of that, which, you know, specifically is like PvP, world versus world, like those things get cut. End game stuff gets cut sometimes. You know, things like raids become strike missions where it's just one boss instead of having like an actual wing that you go through. So I don't know. I've played enough of this game to really say that I wish there was a subscription model or something like that, just because I think they could, if they had more money and more manpower, they could really take this game to like a level where it could be like a quote unquote WoW killer, you know, where it could really be like even better than it is and be really fucking good. But, you know, it is what it is. I know people, like, it was weird because I was watching the stream, the live stream, the Xingji live stream, and in the live stream, it was interesting because the people were like, Guild Wars 3, are you announcing Guild Wars 3? And I'm like, it's weird because people, of course, you know, oh my god, did I really just get knocked off by these guys? Okay, are you gonna come down and fight me, or what are you gonna do? Because I'm gonna go somewhere else. Oh, hey. You know, but people were just like, oh, when are you gonna release Guild Wars 3? But it's hard to even say like trolls and stuff, because I just, at this point, I kind of agree with it a little bit, because I really want ArenaNet to take that step to becoming like a bigger studio with more manpower behind it, because they have really good philosophies and they have really good like ideas, and reinventing the wheel is great if you have that manpower and the money and the time to really execute that stuff. You know, I think that's where ArenaNet, like, people always talk about like, oh well, they want to reinvent the wheel all the time. Like, I talked about this yesterday as well, you know, and I thought about what I said, because, you know, people want to say like, oh, they want to reinvent the wheel every time and sometimes it bites them in the ass. And I'm like, you know what? It probably wouldn't bite them as much in the ass if they had more manpower, if they had more people working on the game, if they had longer time, like if they had time to fix all these things, it probably wouldn't, you know, because they can release these things and then they're like, let's say Stronghold, for example, you know, which that was like, okay, they tried to reinvent the wheel, they tried to do like a new PvP mode and stuff, and it didn't work out. But it's also because they don't have the manpower to fix it. They could probably make it really good if they had like a dedicated team of like 50 to 100 people working on it. You know, they could make that like a really good thing. But again, they're missing out on it because they have to put the stuff aside because they're such a small studio. And like I said, the scope of the game kind of outdoes the scope of what the size of the studio that they are. So they're kind of in this like predicament where they want to do all these things and they aspire to do all these great things, but they just, you know, can't. So, and that's kind of sometimes where they like miss out on stuff. Look at that, nice. I'm gonna open those once I get spider boss. So that's not the spider boss, but I don't know what's down there, because the spider boss is over here. Spider boss spawns all the time, so I'm gonna do that for sure. I'm gonna look for some. Yeah, there it is. Webby Mother. I don't know if I can solo this, guys. This might be really hard to do. Might be really hard to do. Evade. Shit. So much poison. I'm gonna die. Ooh, nice. Still gonna die. It's just too much poison, man. Like every time I get back up, it's like 17 stacks of poison. I'm gonna lure them close. Oh no, a reset. I'm gonna lure her closer to the waypoint. And then that way, if I die... Oh, someone is helping. Oh, this is fantastic. That's good. Maybe that's all I need. Need a little bit more AoE to kill the little ones. Because once you get rid of the little ones, the mother isn't that hard to beat. Oh no, friend, get up. Okay, well. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yeah. That's okay, I'm gonna get back up by doing this. Go, 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 go. Yeah, look at that. Nice. That's some damage right there. Oh. Oh, he died, I think. So he just came back to help out. Alright, come on, we can do this. I believe in us. Alright, I need to CC. CC, CC. Yes, go, go, go. Ah! Nice. Okay, cool. Fantastic. I'm gonna run away from these guys. Look at all this loot. Season 3 had like a ton of loot. You can, I mean, just, it's so profitable still to go through, what's it called? What's up? Bitterfrost Frontier? Man, you get so much loot from that. You can get like a whole stack of green doing one meta. If you like go through and like open the chests and then do the events and then open the chest again, like, right, I did all the dailies in this map. What time is it? Okay. Like I said, no one's here today, so I appreciate the people that are. I know there's people like probably lurking and stuff, so which I'm sorry that like I guess I cut you guys off, but you know, I'll be back. It's not like I'm gonna go anywhere. I'll be back on Sunday. We'll do more Pokemon on Sunday, which has been crazy, man. Pokemon has just been crazy. That playthrough is insane. All right, we got it. How much karma do I have? Oh, almost 500,000 again. I just recently used all of it for like, I don't even remember what it was, but yeah. So this is gonna be it for today, guys. Just, you know, some hanging out and stuff like that. Like I said, I am working on some videos. I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I do make. I hope this Xingje video, like I said, Xingje video got a ton of views, but it didn't have any comments on it. So I don't know how people really feel about it. It did get like a lot of likes and stuff, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that kind of stuff, you know? So I am working on Kaineng City, and I will be working on JC and stuff. Like I said, I'll have to look at the list, but I'll do based on what their list is. Like I will be doing that, you know, based on that. I will be releasing the videos. Hopefully, if everything goes all right, it should be like the same week that they release their video, or like it's either going to be the same week or the week after that they do their like live stream or whatever, that I'll be doing my video, so that it's kind of like around the same time frame, you know, and people can like look at it in Guild Wars 2 and then look at it in Guild Wars 1 and kind of like, you know, compare and stuff, like giving you guys some more tools to really understand like Cantha in a different way. Like I said, I do want to do a Tango video It's not gonna be super long, but it's gonna be just a short history of the Tengu, maybe some cool pictures, you know, some maybe some, I'm sure there's some interesting facts, and there's going to be a portion of that is probably going to be the bonus mission pack as well that we have for Cantha, which I have not. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna have to buy it because I don't have it, but I've always wanted to play through it, and I think it's a great time to play through that. So I'll make that video, and maybe we'll play through it on stream. You know, I've never done it before, but it'd be really interesting to do that bonus mission pack or whatever. So and we'll do that. But yeah, so other than that, like I said, playthrough of Legend Dragoon should happen at some point. I don't know. I don't really have any plans as of right now, just because there's a lot of videos that I want to make and get out before I do any of that stuff, you know. And with a lot of stuff coming for the betas and stuff, I just kind of want to keep my time, you know, kind of separated there. But that's gonna be it for today, guys. I will see you guys on Sunday, and like I said, hopefully I can get some videos done, and I'll see you in those as well. So but yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the love and all the good things that I hear from you guys. I always get so many good comments from you guys, and it's very encouraging, you know, the good stuff that I get from you guys. Like, you know, people are always like, oh, I love your content and I love the videos that you make. And you know, it gets really hard sometimes, you know, because I sit there and I'm like, do people actually enjoy the stuff that I do? Because I question myself all the time. I have so much self-doubt all the time, and that's why it takes me a long time to get anything done, is because I doubt myself a lot of times. And you know, it's just, you know, I see those comments and stuff, and they mean a lot to me. I will say that they mean a ton. So thank you guys for that, and I will see you guys in, you know, whatever. So bye guys, see ya. So I kind of want to, you know, what always sucks too is like I've noticed is I end the stream, and then as soon as I end it, it like cuts it off. It cuts off the stuff that I say at the end. I don't like that, so that's why I'm dragging it out.